Are you gonna play Gotham Knights? Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh whoop. Tell me more, tell me more. Are you in Arkham yet? Tell me more, tell me more. Is the Riddler a threat? Uh-huh, uh-huh, and oh, those Gotham Knights. You know what I'm... That's... What if Batman... me in the Saturday Night Live writers' room. What if Grease was about Batman? Where are they? That's not a. That's... What if Bernie Sanders was Batman? Where are the banks? What if... Who thought of that? You ever wonder, what about the first guy who invented... what do you think about the first guy who, like... Imagine if you were the first guy who drank milk. You would be like, what? Hey, guys. Whoa, check this out. You're thirsty? I got an idea. What about that? What about... And such as... So true. I mean, like, who thought of that? Who thought of that? I'm rolling. You know what? I think you're right. I think this is me. This is me coming off of that McDonald's coffee that I had last Tuesday. What is this team? What a team. One of the finest ass teams I've ever known. Eat some more cake, eat some more pie. It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. Man, honestly, insanely lucky that we're only going to lose by a little bit here. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? So true, so true. I cried at the end of Better Call Saul when he said, it's Sauling time. I am loving the all the Breaking Bad video memes. Like Walter White trying to break into the star door in Princess Peach's castle. That hurts. That one hurt. Or Walter White playing Mario Kart against Jesse Pinkman. I forgot about all the scenes where Walter White is driving a car in Breaking Bad, but there are, of which there are several. Tuco sniffing the Infinity Stones? Excuse me. Tuco does not sniff the Infinity Stones. He snorts the Infinity Stones. It's two very different implications there. Snorta. I live. I live to fight another day. 2 wins? That's not good enough, man. I don't know. You know what I'm doing here now? I'm dropping a lionfish into the squad. I'm not sold on this in the slightest. I am just endlessly rolling. I'm endlessly rolling. That's a problem. Was Dare far before your time? It's a little bit before my... or maybe just out of my jurisdiction. I've talked about it a few times in the past, but welcome to the stream. We didn't have Dare. We had a program called Race Against Drugs. That was a weird fusion of motorsports and, like, anti-drug rhetoric. For 2 years, we did Race Against Drugs. Both years, at the end of the Race Against Drugs module, we went to like, I can only describe it as like a convention. And half of the convention was like anti-drug stuff, like put on beer goggles and then like try to walk on a straight line and see how hard it is to do so. We keep in mind we're like 12 when we're doing this, you know, or like reaction tests and stuff like that. And then here's it. Just by the way, in case you're on the street and somebody offers you like PCP, here's what PCP looks like. See, can you tell the difference? This is PCP. This is table salt. Can you tell the difference? No, exactly. And then the other half of it was like slot car racing. You would go to one segment and it would be like, don't smoke hash. And then a bell would go off, and then you go to the next module, and it would be like, all right, pick your lane. We're going to have a foot race. And the other story I always tell about Race Against Drugs is that a cop came to our class and told a story about how PCP was so bad, they responded to a call where someone was on PCP, and then they had to shoot the guy like 7 times in order to stop him from doing whatever he was doing. And it made it seem like PCP turned you into like James McAvoy from, what's the movie I'm looking for here? From Split. It basically made it seem like it makes you bulletproof. Like, it makes you into a superhero or a supervillain, I suppose. They told me the exact same story 10 years later. It's crazy, man. And then they turned it into a movie with Anya Taylor-Joy. I'm going to try to become a believer here. But I think we might be hard stuck at 3 wins, to be honest. I don't want it to be the case, but I think it may be the case. Don't sell me yet. You never know. You might need that 3-3. I hope not. Can't help but feel you don't really need a bat and a lionfish, but that's where we stand right now. That's the kind of world we're living in. Up votes to the left. 4 wins. I think one of the only ways we're going to get out of this mess is via something like a dragon. Like, you sell me, freeze me, buy me, sell me, buy me. We don't, in my opinion, we don't need a level 3 bat. I think we got to try to get to a level... Sure, that makes some degree of sense. We got to try to get to a level 2 dragon and scale the pain away. Scale the pain away. My God, the lionfish. The greatest legal mind I've ever known. Is Vancouver blanketed in smoke right now? Hold on. It's hard to tell because it's overcast. I would say it's not as smoky as it was like the past 2 days, but it's still pretty smoky. Of course, it's hard to tell on floor 96 of the Shangri-La, Vancouver. I mean, usually you're in the cloud line anyway. Hold on. There's excuse me, airline pilot at cruising altitude. What's the weather today? I'm just joking. I live under the floorboards like the main character in Dostoevsky's Notes from Underground. Nothing. Something. Like Harry Potter. So true. Like, hey, Harry. You're a wizard, Harry. Give it a try, at least. I don't know if we're going to live long enough, but... Oi, Harry, you're a wizard. Sorry. This is not... It's not that bad. I thought it was not good, but it's not... No, wait, it's horrible? No, wait, it's fine. It's completely fine. Me when I look over at my pilot on the airplane and then see that my pilot is ah! Let me off! Let me off! Ah, never mind. I'm okay. Sorry. Dude, honestly, forget this lionfish. We're keeping everything weak anyway. We got a level 2 lionfish. We got a bat. I'm not worried about spending to get to a level 3. I think it's a little too heavy on the spend. That's my 2 cents on that one. What a purchase. One of the finest purchasing minds we've ever known. We'll roll and prepare for next round if there is to be a next round. Which there may not be. Ah! Oh! I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't have gone as badly for you as it did, but I'm glad it did. Pure luck, maybe? Will sell me? Beautiful. It's all skill? That's what we in the business call skill difference. I'll still buy sell. This is still a reasonable degree of stats. I'd rather, if we're gonna roll, let's roll for a lemon, man. Another dragon. Realistically, this one, there's no chance of getting to a level 3 dragon. Just looking at the optics of what we got available, just to get an extra 1/1 out of each tier 1, not gonna do it. This seems like a loss to me. No, because the lionfish is gonna overwrite the equipment on our enemies. No! Yeah, okay, it's a loss. That's fine. Very strong team. The Huskies are strong this week, man. The Huskies are strong. It's still 7. It was a pretty good 7. It's not too bad. Adam Sandler voice? Not too shabby. 2 ants is extremely bullish. 2 ants and a cricket that can spawn a unit when it dies. Let me be the wavy presidents. You think any presidents have been wavy? Do you think Margaret Thatcher had girl power? Lol. I want to roll for levels, man. You knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Obama 2012. It's an amazing Eric Andre bit. Excuse me. Have you seen my dog? Describe him to me! Okay, not a good round. One of these. One of these. You know what? Here's what I'm thinking right now. We don't... Well, I guess we could talk about a level 3 cricket because we got a blobfish available. I think we add one of you to the squad. How about that? And you're going to... Okay, I'm going to keep it like this for now. And I'm going to run it like that. And I'm going to get ready to pill you in order to get a cricket possibly to level 3 to finance a bison. That's the way Dad did it. Jarvis, that's the way America did it, Jarvis. And it's worked out pretty well so far. Hey, NL, have you tried Marvel Snap? I honestly think... In my heart of hearts, I think that my deck building days are over. Why not? Just give it a try. I was talking about it in the cool streamers only Discord, because Apollo was like trying to lie to me and tell me I would have a good time playing Valorant, which is like truly insane. This is an absolutely insane take. But I said this to him with all honesty. I said, I think I'm too old to work with strangers. I think I'm okay working with my friends. I treat them with more respect than I used to. I have more patience than I used to. But honestly, when it comes to strangers, I can't. Not to say I would never like do any more collaborations or anything, but like what I'm really getting at is like in Overwatch, as soon as somebody makes a mistake on my team, I wish only for evil to befall them. I can't play online cooperative games with strangers anymore. As soon as they're doing their best probably, but when they do something that I consider wrong, I wish only for them to suffer, quite frankly. In Minecraft. Hold on. You're pill me? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing here. It's just a game. That's such a weak mindset, by the way. And I think the same thing with Marvel Snap. Like it's like life's too short to lose in video games. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like you really, I'm gonna knock out all my work. I'm gonna do my chores, and then I'm gonna log onto a video game and lose to somebody who has like way more free time and like motivation to win than me. I'm just gonna feed them my dopamine for free. I'm not even gonna make them work for it. Am I fucking stupid? That's a horrible use of my time. I'd rather just eat some toast. I'd rather sleep for an extra 30 minutes. You'd have to be an idiot to do that for like, you know, the next 30 years of my life or something like that. I know that you think about something like Marvel Snap, bunch of like 24-year-olds that have 7 tabs open. Best Kang the Conqueror deck. When to snap. What's the best value? What's the power curve? How many Infinity Stones should I have in my Tempo Storm, Icy Veins, 17 different Twitch streams so I never have a single coherent thought pop into my head? No, man. No way. I don't have time for that shit. I'm not running a dopamine charity here. I'm not going to log on and just feed you wins. I'd rather just like watch The Mole on Netflix or something like that. I'd rather just watch the damn mole. I'd rather watch Ray Donovan. Exactly. Apparently it's an amazing show. Snap is easy dopamine. I've lost like 2 times. Listen. Talk to me in 3 months. We'll see if that's still the same. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? We have a tier 2. Okay, just you be on the squad for a minute here. I see how this has to go now. I see how this has to go. Tell me who the mole is? No, I just saw Jay in chat say that he's only on episode 5. I refuse to give up any information that may compromise Jay's viewing of the television program The Mole, okay? Would you rather play Marvel Snap or watch the Adjustment Bureau? I would rather watch the Adjustment Bureau. Nobody ever loses when you're watching a movie. Even if it's a movie that's, like, you know, not that good. Plus, apparently, I've got to revisit the Adjustment Bureau. I saw it and thought it was anus. Apparently, I don't know what I'm talking about, because it's IMDb says it's Matt Damon's best movie ever. Oh, man. Who would have thought? Level 3 cricket. Gonna level with you. We're gonna pump. We're gonna pump. Next round, chocolate gets unlocked. We're gonna pump. You're gonna be a 12-12. Still not as good as a 11-12 garlic. Actually, gonna be a 12. It's still not as good as a 12-13 garlic. It's adjustment April. I'm a believer in that. I'm bullish on that. I'm bullish on naming every single month something alliterative to help you remember what to do. I can commit to watching the Adjustment Bureau in April. Okay, we don't need the hatching chick to go any further. We don't need any of this garbage. All trash. I would honestly say that, like, adding a crocodile gives me some positivity. That's about it. Now we are freaking talking. Now we're freaking talking, bud. I gotta think. I mean, there's a lot of positive stuff here, man. I think let's reclaim some stats from the ants and prepare for getting a level 2 bison and maybe a level 2 penguin. We'd love to see a pill. Keep you around for a second at least. By the way, how's your ball doing? This is doing great. Thanks for asking. No complications since the hydrocelectomy 18 years ago. It's doing just fine. Sell me. Buy me. Buy me. Sell me. Buy me. Speaking of lemons. Speaking of it's Wednesday lemon. I think for the moment, why don't you give me a snake, man? Why don't you give me a snake at the front? Hit the fish. Hit the fish. You did not hit the fish. Bad round. Very bad round. Too early to talk about the Peloton. As usual, too late to talk about the Peloton. We already did 30 minutes of Peloton-related content today as a result of me, I don't want to brag too much, setting a new personal best, a new moon record of 402 kilojoules in a 30-minute ride. I'll run 2 crocs for now, and then keep me around in case a pill shows up. I should have taken that lemon when it showed up. I tricked myself into thinking that there would be another lemon. It hasn't happened. Was it a Hills class? It wasn't. But it was still kind of cheating because it was the 30-minute Ali Love Alanis Morissette ride. And it taps into something primal within myself. Lemon. You don't need the buffs. Well, you got a lemon. You probably make the best use of the buffs. In a world that's sans death touch. Yeah. Maybe talk about it. Alanis Morissette isn't a fictional character on Letterkenny. Excuse me, Alanis Morissette is very real. She's real and she's fabulous. I don't want to, be part of the Alanis army, but Jagged Little Pill was named the 44th best album of the 90s by Pitchfork Media in a recent retrospective, so you keep your stupid comments in your pocket as far as I'm concerned. Check this out. Do you still read Pitchfork? No, somebody told me. I talked a lot about Jagged Little Pill, and then somebody one day came into chat and said, hey, just so you know, Pitchfork recently reappraised it as the 44th best album of the 90s. And I said, you know what? The Alanisance Morissette-essence is still happening right now. Love it. Been drinking it for years. We're on super lethal, so maybe a cupcake would have been a more sensible pickup, but... Kotaku said it's got more good songs than Civ 5 with the Brave New World expansion. True. That's a thing that happened. Hey, what is this? Another easy 10-piece? Oops. Two 10-pieces, while not focusing on the run in the slightest. Can you believe it? One of the finest emoji casino minds the world has ever known. Give me mosquito, an otter. I was just gonna say, and an ant. Be a dizzy skater, like Elvis Stoico. How many of the Stoic philosophers do you think you could beat in a fight? It's a trick question. You cannot beat a Stoic in a fight because they've already lost in their own minds. No sticks nor stones can harm them spiritually in proportion to the damage they've already done to themselves. No levels? What is Stoicism? Stoicism is a school of classical Greek philosophy, and the basic central premise is I'm calm, I'm not mad, I'm calmer than you are. Are you mad? I'm calm. Nothing. Very little. You know what? But we got to do our pivot. The pivot has to happen right now. Keanu Reeves, after reading Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, and also he's Johnny No Fingers from Cyberpunk 2077 in Night City. You can be calm. Just go ahead and say it. Just go ahead and give me the -2s. Go ahead, all right? You start a battle? You are. Thank God you're a start a battle. In Night City, you can become. In 2077, what makes you a criminal? Getting caught. What the hell happened to my SWAT? This is not good, man. Okay. Sure. Alright, you are a start of battle as well. That's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, I don't really know how these swaps are gonna work out here. My impression of the CEO of Lehman Brothers in 2007. Yeah, I don't really know how these swaps are gonna work out. My impression of the CEO of Lehman Brothers in 2008. Why are you doing this to me? I'm just a guy. Come on, Batman. What are you doing, Ronnie? I'm just a guy. What are you talking about? The Penguin. I'm just a guy. Sorry. I'm sorry. Kind of lost it for a minute there. What the hell did I miss? Matt Reeves' 17-hour-long Batman movie called The Batman appears to be what you have missed. How are you going to get HP? Oh, maybe via a cucumber. All right, and then at least here's some stats. I don't get it. Please explain the joke. In the movie The Batman, Colin Farrell is unrecognizable under pounds and pounds of latex makeup. And he, basically everything he says in the movie is, what are you talking about? How could you do this to me? I'm not the bad guy. I'm just a guy. I can't do that too much. It's like really bad for your throat. Or my throat, I guess. But it's going to be a one piece. It's not going to be a one piece. There's no shot this is a One Piece. Let me tell you. Right now, if you think this is going to be a One Piece, you are sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. Colin Farrell in the killing of this, a killing of a sacred deer. Why are you cursing my family like this? I'm literally just a guy. Oh no. Okay, it's a One Piece. Why are you turning me in? Why you want me to get married? I'm literally a lobster. I'm literally. Hey, what are you doing to me, Olivia Colman? I'm literally a lobster. I'm just a lobster. Sorry. Felt the blood pressure go up on that one a little bit. What's the casino payout here? It's just a quick 86x. Poro watch. It's taking 5,000 up to about 400,000 here. Good bet. Good bet. Yeah, I don't think Salamander's that good this week. But none of the good animals showed up for me. So you know what? I took a lark and I regret it. It's a very regrettable. Very regrettable. What if I said I'm an orange pretender? What? I don't know I only hear it on my 30-minute Foo Fighter ride, so I don't really know all the words. Because usually all I hear in the background is... You know what? I've learned my lesson, I think. I'm rolling... Forget this round. We won round 1. I'm looking for levels. Give me levels so we don't fall behind so much early. I haven't listened to the radio in like 3 years. You know what? So you've got XM satellite radio. That don't impress me much. So you've got Apple Podcasts, but do you have the touch? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think it's all right. That won't keep me warm on those long, cold, lonely nights. The inimitable Shania Twain, their 1999 classic, That Don't Impress Me Much. Coming up now with a cut off her new album, Come On Over, Shania Twain. What do you think is the worst popular Shania Twain song? It's a tough question. I'm going to say, Honey, I'm Home. You know, Brett Va immediately said, Honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home and I've had a hard day. And oh, by the way, kick up my feet. Get me something to eat. Cook me up my favorite treat. Honey, I'm back. My head's killing me. I need to relax and watch some TV. Turn off the phone. Give a dog a bone. Hey, hey, honey, Shania Twain, after Man, I Feel Like a Woman, she really did release a few songs that basically was just like, man, what if traditional gender roles were reversed? And God bless her for it. I want levels. I've learned my lesson. I want levels. I want levels. Well. It's sad, you know it. Dude, I just happened to grow up in the era. Shania was freaking... She was everywhere. From like 1995 till 2001, Shania was... You couldn't... It was Shania's world. We were just living in it. I want levels, please. It should be so easy to get a level. It was supposed to be so easy. My levels! Come on, there's got to be blobfishes here, man. If Shania Twain has one fan, it's me. If Shania Twain has no fans, I no longer exist. Very true. You know what? There's things that are true, and then there's that, which is very true. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. There's a real chance for this Buffalo, honestly. Kind of needed it to do a little something there. You're sticking around. Why don't you take some support? You don't want to hear my takes on music anyway. Because my main take on music right now is whatever happened to the guy that said, "Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right here when I need her." Whatever happened to that guy? Omi? Omi's the goat. He took the bag and ran. That dude, that song was popping off in like 2015. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of my biceps. I'm just a guy. So close to the correct lyrics. Oh, hello. This is awkward. I thought those were the correct lyrics. She's something, something like a genie in a bottle. She's always in my car, right there when I want. All those other girls are tempting, but something when you're something. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it. Omi's 2014 the present section on his Wikipedia article ends in 2015. That's not good. That's bearish. All right, let's give it a try. Oh man. Bearish and bullish are two different things. That's correct. Yes. They're oh no, we're dead. No, we're not. Yes, we are. They're opposites basically. It's 3 wins. Come on, man. It's time to invest in Omi coin. Do not get it twisted. Okay, we got one more before we're gonna do some Overwatch 2. We're gonna do a speed run. No talking, no thinking, just gaming, okay? Fish me. You'd be a rude whippersnapper. I don't remember where I talked about this, but I'm being sincere when I say this. We're in trouble. What's the number one thing you say when you're doing an impression of an angry or grumpy old person? You say, "Get off of my lawn." But the older I get, the more I'm like, why are they on my lawn in the first place? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care if you get up to some mischief. Can you just do it elsewhere? This is -2. But I just don't understand. Like, if you're gonna get up to some mischief, why are you, like, just don't do it on my lawn. That makes me, like, you know, in some ways culpable. So get off my lawn? Well, yeah. I'm not worried. I mean, it's just like if you're gonna have like a conversation with your friends or something like that, why don't you just do it on, like, I don't know, why don't you do it on somebody else's lawn? It's a boomer take. Yeah, but it's like my lawn. Why don't you just get off of it? As you get older, you're buying into the stuff that old people say? Well, like some of it. I mean, I didn't vote for Ken Sims, so I'm not like fully lost yet. Holy cow. Okay, let's give it a try here. Don't blame me, man. I voted for one city. Didn't you have an anecdote where you had to say that to some kids? Well, I mean, there was a bunch of, like, there were 3, like, university-age kids that were digging around in the garden in front of our house. And I was like, I just came out and flipped on the patio light and was like, "Can I help you guys?" And then they were like, "Oh, we were, like, walking by your house, and my friend slapped my phone out of my hand." It was, like, pitch black. And then it fell into your garden. So we're, like, digging around for the cell phone. And then I was like, honestly, fair enough. I know what it feels like to lose your phone. It's very panic-inducing. Just don't, you know, mess with the plants too much. and just try to find your phone, you know? Why not just call it? Now you sound like the old man. I trust the younger generation. Also, I didn't think of that. Was it true, though? I don't know. They didn't mess up our lawn, so I don't really care. Well, that's true. His phone was probably on silent. And what if there was an emergency? The point is, I'm the only moral millennial. That's all I'm trying to say. Come on. I'm just a guy. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. I'm just a guy. I don't want my mosquito to go to level 3. It's not good enough. All right. I mean, a moth is slightly more tempting. Freeze a snail. This is the right time for it. I should have gone for like a camel or something like that. I got to go faster, too. What I've learned about this weekly, too, is that, like, teams are, like, ass until they're not. And when the not happens, it happens fast. Let's buy you just to get you onto the squad. Let's sell you. Let's get ready to help you out. Looking for peels. Peels. We're looking for peels. Looking for peels. No peels. No, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty darn good, honestly. Have you talked about the Vancouver retro jerseys? I have, against my will. Not because I'm mad that people are asking, because I'm mad that the jersey is so bad. It's like... I don't, like, the Canucks, they've got too many unforced errors this year, man. Like... Is there something in the rulebook that means they can't just wear the skate jersey? I don't understand why they're not wearing the skate jersey all the time. Everybody wants it. Give them the skate, man. Don't give them the skate. Actually, you could probably use it. There you go. Pork chop sandwiches. So true with the pork chop and the sandwiches. And the banks. We might be done. Sabres fans want the goat head back. It's better than the slug. Don't kill me. Like, we're so close to actually greatness here. Don't kill me. I think the buffalo head is a fun logo, but honestly, the Sabres, in going back to the circle with the crest, I'm not an aesthetics guy either. I don't know if Jay's still here. Jay's really the aesthetics guy. I'm just a guy. We lost. I don't believe it. The crest is the goated Sabres logo. With the colors, it looks so good. What did we get there? That was 3 wins. History replays. 3 wins again. 4 wins. All right. 4 wins. Four wins. Let me get a slash marker.